Hello everyone, my name is Ramesh. Welcome back to my channel. In today's session, we are going to discuss about one important entry question, that is, when will be an object eligible for garbage collection in Java? When an object created in Java program is no longer reachable or used it is eligible for garbage collection. Below are some scenarios where a Java object could be unreachable or unused. Let's check it like, so object inside a method. In Java, a method is stored in the runtime stack memory basically. When you call a method, JVM fetches it into the stack and executes it. After execution, it is popped up out of the stack actually. Then all its variables will be discarded. Let's check it actually here, right? Object 1 is there. We are assigning it to S1. Object 2 we have created and which is assigned to S2. Okay, we are just declaring and just in assigning values, but we are not being used anywhere. Okay, these S1, S2 are eligible for garbage collection. And there are some scenarios where we can just check it like, object is eligible for garbage collection. When objects are not being used is the first case, and reassigning the object. Okay, and third case is assigning null values. Let's check it in Eclipse tool. Okay, for the same actually. For example, I'm going to create new class called sample here. Just having main method and declaring some value string name. Okay, and here I'm just declaring constructor actually. Okay, string name here. Let's check it. This dot name equal to name I'm just assigning. Now what I'm doing, I'm just creating one method here. Public static void display method. I'm just using it. Okay. So now here I'm just providing creating some two objects s1 sample s1 equal to okay new sample of object 1 I'm just giving here double quotes and just ending with semicolon. Now another object I am just creating it sample s2 equal to new sample of object 2. Okay, this is object 2. Just saving it now. Now I'm just creating one finalize method public static void finalize method which is throwing throwable exception throwable. Let's check it. Okay, public throwable throws throwable. Here I'm just declaring like in one printing some value. Okay, that is this dot name. I'm just appending some string here. Let's check it. Is successfully garbage collected. Okay, successfully garbage collected. Let's remove the extra one. And now I'm just calling this one sample dot display method, right? Let's check it like whether it will be called or not. So nothing is getting called, right? So now we need to give system dot gc. Okay, this is the existing method. Let's try to just execute now. Nothing is getting called. Now try to print some value actually. See here, sys out, right? Okay, inside main method. Okay, now here you can just call it sys out calling display method. And similarly, we just also just give some statements: calling finalize method. Let's try to just print some, check it. See here, initially it is getting called inside main method and then calling display method, right? We are calling display method, okay? Okay, and then calling finalize method. Now what it is saying, you see here, object 2 is successfully garbage collected, okay, calling finalize method, and object 1 is getting garbage collected. Okay, both the objects are getting garbage collected actually. Okay, since we have declared this variable and assigned some values, but nowhere we are using them, right? So this is the approach one when objects are not being used. And the second case is, okay, assume that we are just assigning the removing this, just commenting this, and another one is assigning same values actually. So assigning, okay, new sample, okay, object to assume that my object. Okay, so what we are doing here is, in the same, initially we have object like this one, right? Assigned s1 equal to object 1. For the same object, we are just assigning another object. Now like these objects are eligible for garbage collector. Let's check it. See, inside the main method, calling display method, again calling main method, object 1 is successfully garbage collected. See, object 1, this one. And then my object is successfully garbage collected, because for the same reference we have reassigning the values, another object. This is the approach number 2. Okay, and another way is s1 equal to null, just assigning some null values. See, this is the approach, right? Assigning null values. Okay, so now check it. See, same way, inside it will be called main method and calling the display method, say this display method, and calling the finalize method, and then object 1 is successfully garbage collected. Let's check it whether it will be called or not if we just comment the system.jc. See, inside the method calling display method, inside the main method calling display method, but finalize method is not called actually. Basically, if you want to just explicitly call the method, right, finalize method, we need to use just.gc and then just make a call to this finalize method. Okay, in general, JVM is actually responsible. JVM's finalize method is responsible for garbage collecting all the unreferenced methods and unreferencing variables which are not being used for a long time. Okay, but even though if we explicitly call this method system.gc and finalize method, it will not give guarantee to us actually, it will get garbage collected immediately. It will just, it is the responsibility of JVM, that is Java Virtual Machine. And if you want more details about JVM, you can just reference my previous video about the same. Actually, I have explained it. This is all about how an object is eligible and when object is eligible for garbage collection in Java. If you like the content, please like this video, share with your friends, and comment if you have any doubts, and subscribe my channel for more interesting videos. And next video will come up with another interesting topic. Thank you.